Going on? How y'all doing? What's happening? What's happening? So Richmond, Virginia, I think they did something really historic. They took the Robert E. Lee statue, got taken down, the Confederate general. And my reaction was, ha! Why did you have that evil racist piece of trash up in the first place? Why is this country so hell-bent on keeping racist, uh, dictator, hateful, spiteful people up and honored? But that's what the country was built on. That's what the country was built on. I would love to have this conversation with Governor Abbott of Texas and DeSantis of Florida, those governors. I'd love to have a conversation. See, because they know about white privilege. That's why they're so against critical race theory. The people that oppose kids being taught the truth about this racist country and its racist agenda will sit there and let them statues say, well, that was then, and this was the mark, and they fought, they lost. They were losers. When you watch sports, how often do they sit there? Yeah, I am a person who will acknowledge a runner-up team because, well, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, and that's another story with the Super Bowls, but I'm saying runner-up in sports because sometimes the team was better than you, but you can remember them playing hard, and you can acknowledge that. But I don't go around giving ribbons to 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th like they do today. That's a different situation. But when you're talking about the magnitude of the Civil War, to have the right, and what this guy was representing, how is that an honor? How is that an honor? It's an insult. That's why these Confederate flags, these logos need to be banned. If this country was about moving forward, they would not have that ideology and that trash on display. Because Robert E. Lee is racist trash. Why? How you going to acknowledge that? Why don't you just have a Hitler statue up there? Charles Manson statue up there? Okay? Why don't you? Because it's the same thing taking out people that don't look like you to take to, yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer, why don't you? Think about it. You know, this is what has been acknowledged for so long that's ingrained, institutionalized, systematic. So this is what they pollute the population with. The real pandemic of racism, this is a great example of it. I'm not impressed. This is still a direct reflection of George Floyd's lynching. Because these people are trying to cover their tracks, but they've built this and have settled for this notion, for things that are sick. Allowing people who are openly racist, hateful, murderers to be acknowledged. For what reason and purpose does it serve? Why would you be taught about that? Why? Because it's white privilege and control. And that's why they don't want critical race theory to be taught in school. They never want the truth to come out, because if the truth came out, they show that they stole, they murdered, they kidnapped, everything they got on their Bill of Rights would be flying like a hot piece of grease in their face and would burn them for what they've done. Think about it. That's why reparations, apologies, etc., why they've never done it. Because they know. They know. Please give me your thoughts, takes about the Robert E. Lee racist statue finally being taken down in Richmond, Virginia. Finally. Should never been put up in the first place. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And I am not impressed with what they call for so-called American history, because this is what they perpetrate as normality when it's sickening. I'm out.